India's elite Garuda Special Forces encountered a deadly ambush while returning to base. The convoy was moving steadily when the lead vehicle suddenly blew a tire. The driver got out to inspect the situation, only to be shocked by the sight of spikes scattered across the road. He immediately sensed something was wrong, just before he was shot in the head. In the next instant, armed militants burst out of the jungle, opening fire on the convoy in a brutal surprise attack. The Garuda commandos quickly regrouped and returned fire, taking down several militants. Realizing they were no match for the special forces, the militants began to retreat, detonating pre-planted explosives as they withdrew. A massive explosion destroyed the Indian troop carrier, killing over 20 soldiers on the spot. The attack sent shockwaves across India. The Ministry of Defense called an emergency meeting and unanimously decided to launch a retaliatory strike to crush the militants' arrogance. Using satellite reconnaissance, Indian forces located two militant bases near the India-Pakistan border. Due to the sensitive location, only the Garuda Special Forces could be deployed. Under the cover of night, the commandos boarded armed helicopters and quietly infiltrated the border. To maintain stealth, they rappelled down 5 kilometers from the target. After a 30-minute trek, they arrived near the first militant base. The squad leader used night vision goggles to assess enemy movement and strength, then laid out a tactical plan. Snipers were positioned on high ground for cover, while the rest of the team split into two flanks. Once everyone was in position, the squad leader fired a rocket at the enemy camp. With a thunderous explosion, the Garuda forces launched a two-pronged assault, overwhelming the unsuspecting militants with intense gunfire. The enemy was decimated within minutes. Those who tried to flee were picked off by snipers. The battle ended in less than 10 minutes. After a brief rest, the team moved toward the second base. Following a grueling 2.5-hour march, they reached the site 10 kilometers away. Using pliers, they cut the chain on the gate and prepared to breach. But the squad leader noticed something unusual: two hidden mines behind the door. After safely removing the threat, the team planted directional charges on the wall. Inside, the militants were still casually scrolling on their phones, unaware of the danger. The explosion marked the start of the assault. The Garuda forces stormed the base and swiftly eliminated the targets with seamless teamwork. But something felt off. As they cleared the battlefield, the body of the militant leader was missing. Time was running out. Enemy reinforcements from the ISI were closing in. The squad leader refused to retreat empty-handed. A quick search revealed a security camera feed, which led them to a hidden room. Inside, the militant leader suddenly opened fire, but the squad leader smashed through the window and tackled him. A brutal close-quarters fight broke out. Despite being a special forces veteran, the commander was overpowered and locked in a chokehold. With no other option, he feigned death. As the militant leader relaxed, the commander suddenly clawed at his eyes, broke free, and finished him off with a combat knife. The team quickly prepared to evacuate, but ISI helicopters had already arrived, unleashing heavy fire. The commandos scattered, taking cover and firing a flare to call in air support. Moments later, Indian attack helicopters arrived. A female pilot unleashed Gatling gunfire on the enemy choppers, providing cover for the Garuda forces to escape. The mission was complete. Revenge was served.